inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
Yes, my V-neck shirt is the best armor.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
Dude, I'll just turn into a freaking step on him, it's fine.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Dude, village chief looking real useless right now. Whoa! Bone Skinner, is that you? Okay.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Go down. 3. Pull him down. Oh lord, they come Akashic Griffin? Ah, that whiffed. Just stunned. Pulling him down. Right on the nose. Willow Ikes. Overkill. He's at 1% health. Fire the laser!
Is that it?
Oh no, maybe I should have saved that. No, I should have saved the laser. What is this? Is that a Manticore? Is that a Final Fantasy Manticore? It's a Chimera. Okay, that makes sense. Chimera is just anything glued together. Wait. Oh, he's summoned to the ice thing? Canyon Chimera. this might not connect. Yeah, because he backed up. Oh, what's that? Let's step away from whatever that is.
Over here!
I released that too soon. I didn't charge it up properly. We be trying to outrun Liberty. No plans to at the moment. I think it looks okay. Like, not bad. But it's like, I'm willing to try it, but I'm not, like, jumping to it. That's new creature type. I don't think I've seen anything like that in this game so far. Like the big thing that I said was the Bone Skinner. That was clearly like one of the bulls. It was like an Akashic one. This thing was new.
Now the question is, did I miss any?
I mean, we got this nice little choke point for this side
Man
of the town.
alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
You know, if they had this gate closed, I'm just imagining over the wall they were seeing like fire explosions and ice spikes and then like a tornado appear for a few seconds. Lightning bolts crashing down. They're like, wow, what the hell is that guy doing?
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home.
Could you seal the
We'll
mines so
fortify the
things
gates
can't get
to
into the
north,
flood?
And I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right? Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravoj needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. It would have been the death of this place.
No more ads. Life is great. You woo.
Ew. He's like, you were right, buddy. This would have sucked if you had stayed here. Artemia, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Welcome.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravozd isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravozd what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
Aww.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling here.
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
All it took was him standing in town while I fought an army outside.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Seal obtained. The cracked anvil.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
So they're gonna work together to make this super sword.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Sultan's like, wait, I wanted to make it here in my house. Why do I have to go back to your house?
The beast was charging at me.
Okay. You know what's gonna be funny is if they make this sword, and then it's going to be like worse than my current one.
The man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles? That'll be what gives the blade its
All
edge.
the quests rewards that I've accumulated so far
And the
from this.
final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk to the thing's finish, yeah?
These
Right.
grumpy old men.
I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Man at Arms Bromance Edition. You know what'd be funny is if I hear like, "What are you doing? Ah, you suck!" They just start yelling at each other.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's
They use that name for a
quite
sword.
something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here,
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their
Oh
way!
my god. Like they're not really easing back into this friendship, are they? They're just sprinting back into it. Alright. Hoping Ragnarok is better than my current sword. Well, like when we unlocked Excalibur, it was actually a downgrade. So I was just like, well, that feels dumb. Gotterdamrung design hilt. Necessary for crafting the sword Gotterdamrung. Ragnarok. Oh, 325 damage. Yeah, mine's 300. Time to Ragnarok the house? Gear. Ice brand. Ragnarok. There we go. Let me look at these materials.
What do you want?
Gotterdamrung. 3 orichalcum, 2 dark steel, and 1 primitive battle horn. I apparently have 2 orichalcum and none of the other stuff.
Fine.
Okay. Holy cow. That was a lot of side stuff. Alright. Well, we've been doing side stuff for like 2.5 hours. Let's do a step of the main thing.
I have no reason to assume.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have.
He didn't even give me a
But there
chance to
was
say
once
yes.
a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait. You said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise next.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. We're gonna get smashed.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why.
Why do you apologize?
So I won't
Is he
bother
late?
with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. I'd still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Do you
Once
know of
drop us
any?
off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters. Fly merchant.
This reminds me of that moment in Guild Wars 2 story when Kaith was apologizing to the commander for, like, stealing the egg and all that. And he's like, you know what, Kaith? I need someone that I can trust. Can you get Timey on the phone for me? This has the same energy.
Colors and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Where's Yote? Wouldn't she be curious as what's going on with Joshua? I feel like she should be here.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Someone said, have you done the thing where you talk to the lore master and seen the level up thing? Wait, what? I know he's got a bunch of knowledge. I don't know what level up thing you're talking about. Hang on.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have quite the find for you today.
Okay.
What subject shall we consider today?
I mean, like, yeah, I know there's, like, information in here.
You are always welcome.
Does that help me in any way?
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise next.
Are you winning, Muck? I am. Earlier, I was winning so hard, I fought a boss, and then we went back in time 40 minutes, and we fought the boss again. Speaking of, let's save the game.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Is something wrong?
Sounds like you lost. No, the game
Not at
crashed. And it didn't save.
Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Journey to the Shadow Coast. Alright, we've been doing side quests for like 2.5 hours, so let's work on this for a bit.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
No, I think it's better to say she offered it. You make it sound worse when you say it like that. Oh my god!
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it.
We said so be it. I thought he was saying
Just
take the
don't forget.
Phoenix.
You're not alone.
I don't even know if he can take the Phoenix from him, because he has like a little Phoenix in him.
Think I found us a trail.
Already more than 3 years of enjoying your content, boss. Thank you.
You're welcome, Fippy. Thank you for being here and the support. Appreciate that. They're acting like they just got caught kissing.
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
We need a good scout. Gav, do you know of any? Bet your ass I do. Footfalls in Ash.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
Yeah, Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Ah, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.